Hey guys, welcome back. It's Cho here again, and in this video we're going to talk about the main reason you joined Reselling Secrets: to make money. This is really important stuff, so I'm glad you are here. The first question you might ask is, how can I make money selling sneakers? Reselling sneakers is an opportunist sport where you will find the good deals that lie within the sneakers and then optimize the sale in order to make profit. For example, we can use your local Nike outlet right now. All over your outlet, there are shoes that you can make profit on just from buying it in the Nike store and then selling it online. Let's say the shoe is in the Nike store for $100 and you sell it online or locally for $120. You found an opportunity within the market and you optimize the sale in order to make profit. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay more money online than they can get the shoe for in store? Well, let's say someone really wants some random Nike Pegasus running shoe. The chances of them going into a store and they have the SKU and the exact size of the shoe they want is pretty rare. In your local Nike outlet, there's a complete variety of shoes. It is completely random. And because there's scarcity, the goal is to optimize based off of that. On top of that, there are ways where you can abuse raffle systems such as FLX and JD Sports. With these raffles, you can get more than one pair of hype shoes and for even under retail. I've gotten dunks for completely free. I only paid sales tax. This entire FLX method I will give to you guys in a separate video or a lecture, so make sure to stay tuned for that. We also offer backdoors in the group where we sell you shoes for under market value, where you then can optimize the shoe sale and make profit. Again, this is an opportunist game. The way you make money reselling these shoes is by identifying an opportunity within the sneaker and then reselling it to a customer for a profit. Now let's talk about the different kind of resellers. The first one I want to talk about is a bulk seller, because we have a provider like Mana in our group. You might be wondering, Cho, why would you sell shoes for under ask payout when you can make more money individually optimizing them? The reason is because there are some people who are so good at sourcing large amount of sneakers that the best option for them is to sell it in bulk, which is for a lower price than they could get selling the shoe individually. For a bulk seller, let's say that they have 1,000 pairs of shoes that they could sell for a $10 profit on each pair if they sold it individually. Instead of spending all their time on each pair of sneaker optimizing for a $10 profit, they wholesale it to a buyer for $7 profit per pair. They just made $7,000, and with the time they saved, they're going to go source another big bulk deal. This is where you come in handy. With Mana, our backdoor provider, you buy the shoe from this wholesaler and then optimize this sale yourself, making the difference in profit. I hope this makes sense. It really is a win-win scenario. There are also people in the game called brick flippers. They don't care all about the newest Travisscott, but rather focus on the Vapor Maxes and Air Forces. They care about the shoes that have decent resale, but people aren't really focused on them. And others don't think that they could resell. You might be wondering, well, no wonder, they're bricks for a reason. How could a brick be profitable? This just simply isn't true. Let's say that there's a Vapor Max that retails for $200. This Vapor Max resells on apps for $150. Now, what if this Vapor Max was on sale in the Nike outlet for 50% off? Let's say on top of that, use 15% off Nike coupon codes we provide to you in the group. Now you're getting the shoe for under $100 that sells for $150. If you buy 10 pairs, you just made a $500 profit. And lastly, there are sale optimizers. These are people who buy hype shoes and look for ways to optimize them, getting the highest amount possible. They source from resellers, retailers, and even backdoor providers like Mana. They then take the shoe they bought and sell it to a customer who they know will pay top dollar for it. So let's start off with expectations. How much money can you really expect to make? Everything we provide to you in Reselling Secrets is a tool. We all know friends, maybe it's even ourselves, who are spending tens of thousands of dollars in school to learn a skill. Sneaker reselling is no different, except you don't have to spend all that money. At the start, you might not make the most money. You might make $100 profit a week, maybe $100 profit in a month. It depends how much work you want to put in and how much time you're willing to devote to learn this skill. So off the bat, we want to show you how to make your first $100 and then your first $1,000. Then using capital and skills mentioned earlier to scale to even more, and eventually reaching our 6-figure reward club. So you might be wondering, what is the easiest way to start making money reselling right now? The absolute easiest is with our backdoors. You buy a pair of shoes through a backdoor for under market value, cross-list them everywhere and optimize it for a profit. It takes no sourcing skills on your end. We do it for you. All it takes is for you to sell it for more money than you got it for. The next easiest is Nike outlets. Recently, I mentioned that Reselling Secrets members get 15% off anything in a Nike outlet, and I mean it. This includes Air Forces. This includes Jordans. If these were in your Nike outlet, these would be 15% off. Just head into the code channel in our server and get yourself a 15% off account for the next time you hit a Nike outlet. Every week, go into a Nike outlet, look at the shoes on the shelves, and see if you can resell them for more money than you can get them in the store. Make sure to check the sale rate also. Sometimes a shoe can look like it has a ton of profit, but it's never sold in its entire life. Outlets are a skill. You could go to 10 outlets before you make a penny, but that 11th outlet, you make $1,000. You might be wondering, Cho, what if I don't have an outlet near me? I don't care. I was able to go on 16 to 20 hour car trips from Southern Oregon around Seattle and back, making about $5,000 profit in a weekend. I don't mean to be insensitive at all, but I feel like if I could do it at that age, I feel like you could too. Another super easy way to start is with ACOs. All you have to do with ACOs is fill out the forms and follow the directions. After that, our ACO provider will take care of all the rest for you. I know this might seem a little bit complex, but again, just know we all started where you are. And it will all start to make perfect sense shortly, just trust me. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about backdoors, and more specifically, how to use them to make money. Hope to see you guys in the next video.